How's it going, everybody? Chris here, and welcome to my recap for Operation Splitfire, the newest season for Siege that is basically saying, fuck you, shields. Oh, I really hope that doesn't get demonetized. For starters, the test server for this new season goes live tomorrow, August 17th, whilst the full build goes live on September 1st, the usual 2 weeks at this point. And moving on to our new operator, Noor, like open the Noor.
Open the Noor!
So our Egyptian operator here has a gadget that is primarily focused on fire, with the Horus Lance Launcher, in which it shoots fire drills that sticks on the surface it's fired on, and releases a flame on both sides. Obviously, as you can see from the reveal panel footage, this is mostly used on shields, and if you're on the opposing side, you have to manually remove it, or else it's pretty much gonna burn you down. Noor also pairs well with certain operators as mentioned in the reveal panel, such as Pulse, Valkyrie, Tuberal, or Melusi, which can allow for a very strong plant denial team, making the attacker team cry their eyes out, probably. Now onto the main subject with him, he is a 2 health, 2 speed operator, and as for his primary weapons, he has the Commando 9 SMG, along with the Alda 5.56 LMG, and for his secondaries he has the TAC Ops 1911 along with the Bailiff, and he also comes with a deployable shield and barbed wire, which I think we will see some pretty great plays from him, paired with his launcher. Now I'm looking forward to this, honestly. I hate shields, honestly, so this will be pretty interesting in general to see how he'll play out in the test server and even on the live build soon. So now moving on to some more changes through this season, we'll start with Ranked 3.0 changes, as it's getting some more adjustments, in which the 5 placements give you 100 points per win and 50 points per loss, and is up to 7.5 divisions apart. There is a soft reset in which you go down 300 points for most players, albeit the top champions get sent back down to Emerald 3. The base rank points changed in which instead of 25 points per win, you actually get 30 points per win. Emerald and Platinum and Gold squads cannot actually queue into champion lobbies. I've seen pretty much a good amount of people talking about that, which hopefully will be good. And lastly, the Legend Division is making its debut and allowing for a new Pinnacle rank, and obviously above Champion. Now speaking of Legend Division, let's jump into that. It'll open mid-season and is basically solo queue only, and your region is actually locked to wherever you are, so you cannot switch them whatsoever. And so that you are only matched up with players in that region, basically competing for the top spot. Now this next one is pretty important as well, as it's the requirements for getting access to this Legend Division playlist, in which you'd have to have champion rank currently, be past level 200, have a platinum rank the season prior, a positive reputation standing, a PC security check, and a 2-step verification by app. Now those last two are very, very important, and honestly it'd be pretty surprising if somebody was actually able to bypass that, which hopefully they do not, but good to see that. And whilst we're on the topic of this too, this new season will actually introduce the Shield Guard secure platform for this new Legend Division playlist, which is exclusive to it, and it consists of Secure Boot, TPM 2.0, and other security features for PC, along with a team actually monitoring the scoreboard to make sure people aren't really fucking around or so in that playlist. And lastly, for the cherry on top with this playlist, the top 100 players will actually receive an exclusive charm with their finishing position. And I gotta say though, this looks really, really nice. I won't be getting to that playlist ever probably, but to those who are, you have my best wishes to do well in it. Now moving on to some map updates and changes, Villa is getting a map update in which the basement bomb site and the living room bomb site are pretty much gone now, and there are new locations for walls and hatches to compensate for that, and along with the whole basement garage that was open prior is now closed off as well. And this will be interesting to see as well, because Villa is kind of one of those maps that's like very tight but also very open, so hopefully it plays a bit better in general as well. And as with every other season too, certain maps are getting modernized for Siege, although the selection is a bit interesting this time around as it's Stadium 2020 and 21, and also House, so I'm looking forward to that, especially with House because I do play that a lot. Now onto some balancing stuff. This might actually be the most unique balancing updates we've seen this season, I'd honestly say. So for Dokkaebi, her payload can be interrupted by mute or by simply killing her, of course. IQ can actually detect the target's phone during the upload, so that's a nice way to track it. And Solace can actually track the upload for the duration of it too. And to actually top it all off, Dokubi's EMPs are now replaced by breaching charges. Now, as she has the SMG-12 and alongside other operators too, the damage and the magazine size capacity are being reduced significantly, along with the MK-14, which is her DMR, and the AR-15.50 DMRs, now having increased recoil and reduced damage, and a big change for this actually as well, muzzle brake is now being removed on defense operators who have these DMRs, so that's a pretty big one, honestly. Now onto more operators. Lion's warning scan, which is basically the countdown, is being decreased slightly, which I welcome with big open arms. Capcan's traps is finally getting a damage increase, thankfully, which I feel like it has been like a long time since that's happened. Echo's drones are finally getting a faster sonic burst to recharge, which will be good for me using it, but it'll be annoying probably going against it. And lastly, Callie's sniper is getting some big changes as well in this new season. Her rifle is getting an increased rate of fire between shots, along with the scope magnifications changed from 5x and 12x to now 3.5x and 8x magnification, which is pretty nice. The total amount of ammo is being increased, as well along with activating her gadgets will no longer interrupt the ADS, thank God. And now onto our final section for this video, some fun events coming throughout the season. Obviously, we have the usual returning event, everybody knows that, we all do. But the one I'm excited for is the drone racing event around a track called Wasteland Circuit. And obviously, I think a lot of you know how much of a racing fan I am, so I'm probably going to be playing this a lot once it comes out. It runs from September 23rd through October 13th, and I assume, hopefully, a lot of good cosmetics will come out of this. Hopefully. Now, alongside this, a new arcade mode will be added consisting of 3v3 instead of 1v1 after the success of that arcade mode, and it has some rules similar to a mode beforehand in the past, which was attrition. Basically, if you or the other team win a round, those operators that they used will be locked afterwards in the next round, meaning you or the other team will have to play a different set of operators, which isn't too bad. It helps spice some things up. And that is basically it for this season. I will say that this new season does look pretty interesting. This current season that we're in, honestly, hasn't been too eye-opening, apart from the Dokubi remaster, as you can tell by the amount of videos I made this season on Siege. But I think this season will be definitely fun to play, especially with the new operator, and especially because I'm getting back into Siege. And I'd love to hear your thoughts as well on this season, and hopefully it's fun for all of you as well. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed this recap, and if it did help you in any way, any form of support is appreciated. And without further ado, I will see you all in the next video. Take care.